Hello everyone, I'm here at Bandai Card Fest, a different site than usual, and also probably a refreshing site for this channel as I haven't uploaded in probably over a year, if not close to 2 on this channel. But today, as I'm at Bandai Card Fest, I thought, you know what, I would go around and show you a little bit of everything around here. So this is the Digimon booth, which is also very, very cool. So I'm gonna switch cameras over here and show you everything around here. So Digimon booth has this little photo spot where you can pose with the Greymon Ace. So I basically haven't played Digimon for a year. I took a break from when Aces came out because I was starting to get really serious into Shadowverse Evolve, which I still am, but I restarted Digimon again about a month ago, maybe, a bit less than that, maybe 2-3 weeks ago. And so here is basically all the little cool features they have for the Digimon side. So they have so here they have the most recent set. So this is of course the set, of course, with the Mides and also all of the other stuff for the Demon Lords and whatnot. So I was kind of debating building this deck, but it's a bit too expensive. Digimon's been kind of like as expensive as Vanguard, if not more lately, which is kind of interesting that it's got in there. And then this is, of course, the secret rares from all the different sets. You can see me in the reflection here, but you have like the Omnimon that was like the first one, and then I kind of didn't realize that they kept doing these. Like I didn't really play during this entire era, or this really. I kind of came back here and there. I played during set 16 quite a lot. So I can say like these sets I still kind of played. And then from Blast Ace onwards, I took a break and kind of came back around beginning Observer, I guess. So I really wanted to build the Vmon decks, but they were both very expensive. So kind of got, pushed out of that. And then here they're celebrating the fact that in 2025, all 3 versions of Digimon will be releasing at the same time. So this is to celebrate that. They put up every single Agumon, which is interesting. So you see like the Chinese version, English version, as well as Japanese will be all releasing simultaneously, which is pretty cool. So it's nice that they kind of show all that to commemorate it. And then here on the other side, you kind of see this is the play space. So I actually played in the main event yesterday and went 0-2 with Imperial Dramon. Imperial's kind of the deck that got me back into the game, but at the same time, it bricks a lot. It's not very fun when you go around bricking. You can see all these beautiful displays of the different card arts and stuff here as well. So a lot of stuff that's pretty nostalgic. Here there's an Imperial right over here too, so being able to go around and just play is pretty cool. And so here you see a bit more of the same stuff, so I think I'll go down there. You can see the whole venue is like huge. So if you watch my video where I played in a 2,000 player event for Shadowverse Evolve a few months ago, we used the same hall, but it only used up to like that partition over there. So everything, this is basically like triple the size of the Evolve venue, but of course it's for like what, 5 different Bandai games? Because it's what, Digimon, One Piece, Dragon Ball, Battle Spirits, and I feel like I'm forgetting. Oh, Union Arena. Yeah, 5 different games basically. So Evolve gets 1/3 of this venue for 1 game, and they triple it for 3 games. So here you see also the Battle Spirits area, which is pretty cool. So if we go around here, there's like this big promenade here. So I really like this art. This is the Vmon Secrets alt art from the most recent set. Well, second most recent set, I guess. Then you have like a lot of Battle Spirits stuff too, which of course, Japanese Battle Spirits is different from English Battle Spirits. This is only for Japanese Battle Spirits, so if you come in here to play English Battle Spirits, I'm afraid you're not going to get anything. I'm not too sure what they're doing for Japanese Battle Spirits here, but it is pretty cool. So you have this like little art walk promenade. So this whole area is just Digimon on the left of me that you see here. Together like their trophies and stuff, which unfortunately look pretty small compared to the stuff that the other games are getting. And then to my right is all the Battle Spirit stuff, so that's pretty cool. All right, now we're on the first partition. This is the Dragon Ball side. So the Dragon Ball TCG just came out, so that's kind of interesting because everyone's basically just learning the game and they're doing these like teaching events. And then here you see all the Saga stuff. So this is like the English sets for Battle Spirits, which I'm not keeping up with Battle Spirits. I own like a deck of Gundam in Japanese, but you can see there are English cards, so it is the English version here. And then I think this was the first set, if I'm not mistaken. I know like Burn Nova. I think that's what this thing is called, Supernova. Sorry, I don't know my name as well as I thought, but I played with that deck in Japanese like once as well. And they have a bunch of stuff for the Battle Spirits anime, because that's celebrating its 15th anniversary. And there's like a special 15th anniversary set that my friend Tony asked me to buy for him, which costs like 150 bucks. So I bought that recently. And then this is like all the Battle Spirit stage as well. And then here I think is like the Dragon Ball event for people that already play the game. So I myself am not planning to get into Dragon Ball just because I watched Dragon Ball Z and GT as a kid. Or I guess Z as a kid. But I only really watched it because all the kids at school watched it, not because I liked it. So I'm not the biggest Dragon Ball guy. Here's Union Arena as well. So this is basically the, the Vice Schwartz, but for Bandai. It's pretty cool. They got Haikyuu recently, which is the title that I care about. And then here, of course, we have the stage. So this is where the games are being live streamed. And here, I think we actually have the Digimon World Finals happening, and East is over there at the front watching. So it's pretty cool. Here you see a lot of the other art for Dragon Ball, and then over here, that entire third partition is just One Piece. So One Piece is using as much of this venue as we use for Evolve, basically, which is pretty cool. You know, they're both comparatively as huge in Japan. But here you can see the stream stage. It's very nice actually because you get to see everyone up at the front too. And then over here is the merch booth. So the merch booth already is done for the day, but this is where you'd line up across like in multiple lines. They even had you had to go outside to queue up yesterday. So it was pretty nice. I bought a lot of stuff for Digimon and One Piece. I actually started One Piece yesterday, and I really like the game. It's feels like Vanguard and Duel Masters together. Well, it looks like we might be crowning our Digimon World Champion in a second. It looks like no, they still got some security left. Not just yet, but you can see here, this is the stage and like all the people watching. So it's pretty cool how you have a whole perspective of everything. So pretty cool. So let's go over to the One Piece side because there's a lot of good art on that side that I want to show you guys too. Here you see this like huge Bandai Card Games globe, which is to celebrate the card festival itself. And then this is the floor map for specifically One Piece. So you can see that a lot of this whole venue is just dedicated to One Piece. We have this Uta here. This is the only deck I have right now, but I actually built Yamato as well because I played my friend's Mark's Yamato list to learn the game yesterday and absolutely loved it. But here you can see just how many players are here for One Piece. It's crazy. They have a 1v1 tournament. They had a 3v3 yesterday, but it is impressive. Like this whole venue is just basically used up by One Piece for the most part of it, and it's like quite crazy how many people are playing it, of course. So it is, of course, the biggest Bandai game, which makes sense. It's very successful. But let me show you some other sides of it too. So you saw all of that from the other side, but that's like the main event area, basically, where they're playing like, I think it's the flagship EX, I think, or I'm not sure what the naming is for One Piece events. But over here you have the matching battle, where basically you just get matched with opponents like as you go, like just non-stop. I'm thinking to sign up for that as well. I only started the game yesterday, but I do have an Uta deck that I can play, so I'm kind of debating on doing that. But a lot of the art for One Piece is amazing because, of course, they use a lot of the artists from Vanguard. So it's kind of like, it's like Vanguard, Fire Emblem Heroes, Fire Emblem Cypher, all that kind of stuff is like, so it's a lot of really, really good art. And it just looks nice too. So here's some more of these. I don't know if these are like championship posters. I think they usually saw these at like major events, but I remember especially this one, I think is like from an event art, if I'm not mistaken. And then, of course, I don't know too much about One Piece. I've started reading it, but I'm still very much at the beginning, like, you know, still the beginning arcs, the first 100 chapters or so. But it's pretty cool. It's a cool series, but I think it's more so like the game is so well done that that's kind of the part of it that I really like. And because of the game is so good, I kind of started reading it. Because before I never watched the anime, I just watched like One Piece Film Red and stuff like that. And didn't really get into the franchise too much. Oh, but here we go. Here's Uta. So, of course, as someone that watched Film Red, you know, I just kind of built Uta because I was like, okay, it's a character I recognize and I know kind of like all the main important characters. So here's Kid. He's also an important part of the Uta deck. And then here they have like a photo booth section where it's like you have like different card backgrounds and you can take pictures as if like you're a part of a card, which I think is pretty cool. So you have like the Gear 5 frame as well, which is quite nice. And then here they have a little like display of like all the different cards from all the different sets, which I'll try to get close and show you, but it's pretty crowded as you can see. So this is what I mean by the panels. So you can see here there's a set 4 if I'm not mistaken. So you have a lot of like the secret arts and everything, like the leader alt arts. I really like the leaders from this set. I guess this is where Whitebeard came from, I assume, from like set wise. And Sakazuki, no, that's the character Sakazuki, never mind. I thought those were the leaders. Never mind, I was wrong. The leaders are somewhere else. Oh, the leaders are the ones up here, I guess. So I know that the good leaders are from other sets too, but so you can see the full set list here, basically, including like which of the Dawn cards is featured in the set as well. But then you got like set 3 over here. So this is where like the really cool like Street Fighter 4 style leader cards were in. I really like the arts of them. So like, well, I think one of the good ones in this one was the Katakuri, from what I know of like the meta very briefly. So it's also very, very pretty and like how everything is displayed in these. I mean, every card game does this, but I feel like the One Piece arts are very nice. So it's like cool to look at them do this too. So this is, I guess, like the set that I kind of got into the game with. So Yamato actually picked one of these up for a good price too. So really going ham on getting started. But I know that Bushimad plays this deck and I've seen it a lot. And then a friend of mine plays this one, Moriel. So I've played against that a lot. I really like this with the art, but unfortunately I think it's pretty bad, which is a bit unfortunate. But you can see a lot of the other cool alt arts, including like the manga panel Zoro. This one's, I know these manga panels are like super expensive. It's like the reason to gamble on boxes basically. You guys are trying to pull one of them. I don't even know what the ratio is, so maybe somebody in the comments can let me know, but it's pretty nice. You can see everything here. So, and then you have the most recent set, which is the set 7, if I'm not mistaken, with all the stuff in there. Here's another Dragon Ball booth. So this one, they actually let you play the PC version of the game. So you can see people on their laptops. It's pretty interesting. And then more of like the One Piece arts here. And then it's kind of like sandwiched between Dragon Ball and One Piece, but I like this Chopper. I'm pretty sure this is lac art. The coloring looks like lac. And then they have like these like little merch booths for each of the respective games. So if you got into the games tournament, which like had to occurred on a lottery basis. So I got into one of the Digimon events. I didn't even apply for One Piece because I wasn't really playing the game yet. But you can get like even more merch here that you can't get at like the general merch sales, but it's all like reissues of old stuff. So it's kind of cool. They have like little like treasure boxes and stuff. So you can just kind of see like everything. It's very nice, like very high effort venue, I would say. I think is the best way to put it. It's like it feels like there's a lot of care put into the event. So overall, quite a big fan of how everything's set up. And it's my first time going to a Bandai event in person. I only played in online events. Like I played competitive Digimon for quite a while, but sadly, like I played competitive Digimon until I moved to Japan, and then there were no physical events in Japan for Digimon for a while. So kind of just like lost interest for about a year. And then now that things are running, it's kind of nice to be able to play again. But at the same time, I do feel like from Bandai games, One Piece is a lot more up my alley in terms of how it's played. So maybe you'll see me more at events like this in the future. And I don't know if I'll continue putting just Bandai games on this channel, but maybe I probably should. But it's pretty nice. And that's kind of it for the venue tour. I think now the finals for Digimon are still happening. So I'll go and take a look at who wins over there.
I told you! Let's go! さあということでアメリカからやってきたピート選手が世界で一番強いおめでとうございますコングラチュレーションいやー秀吉さんはいいやもうそのUSA コールがかかっておりますけれどもさあまずはですね早速ですけれども記念品の贈呈から行わせていただければと思います
I want to be sorry for how it went, but in the end I'm still happy with the result, of course. I wish it would be better, but can't do anything about it, so I'm fine with it and I'm happy for Peter, and I'll give the mic to him. Thanks.
I'm a little relieved it's over. Like Rosa said, it went out of the way I didn't expect it to go. I didn't even expect to get this far, but I am great to meet these wonderful players, awesome players. Thanks for, again, everybody that helped me get this far, to practice, to actual sleepless nights of play. And thank you guys for having me here, and I'm glad to represent the United States, New York City, out here winning first place. As the first place person, to anybody who wants to get into the game, don't let don't let deck ideas hold you back. Play what you want, put practice in, and remember, as long as you put the work in, you can get wherever you want to get up here.
そうですね、とにかく一生懸命たくさん練習をして、諦めないで、やっていただければきっといい結果が出るんじゃないかというふうに思います。
わかりました。ありがとうございます。Thank you so much。おめでとうございます。世界で最強の男ですからね。いやそして USA からの熱いね応援も届いているということになりますけれども、こちらです。
じゃじゃん。
ワールドチャンピオンシップ2024開催決定。やったー。すぐ発表。ネクスト。そうです。ネクストあります。次のチャンピオンを決めていこうぜと改めて最後までご視聴いただきありがとうございました。ありがとうございました。ありがとうございました。ブロンズのルフィということになっております。続いてはシルバー。はい。ギャニーさんがいや本当に光り方すごいですよ。ちょっとカメラアップできますか。
Damn,
こ
so
ちら
shiny.
です。
God damn.
いやー、これ今日本語で印刷されてるんですね。はい、はい、
これは日本語ですけど、これを海外の方、英語圏の方が取られた場合は、もうこのカードはこの世からなくなると。
合計3枚のルフィご覧いただきました。
しっかりと戻しましょう。
そうですね、両手でしっかりとご返却いただければと思います。
Back.
ガンロン選手いいですよ、ここまで出てもらって。改めて大きな拍手をお送りください。続いてはアメリカからやってきたクライノ選手。
大活躍でした。最後のフィーチャータックで熱い試合でした。
続いてはクロアチアからやってきたレイズゼロ選手。
クロアチアでございます。
そして最後の一人は日本だ、シロッコ君。
ジャパンからやってきましたよ。
ご覧の4名が世界最強の座をかけて戦います。改めて大きな拍手をお送りください。ここで勝負が決まった。世界の頂に無敗で登り詰めたのは
16 win streak.
選手です。おめでとうございます。選手たちをお呼びいたしましょう。どうぞお越しください。
おめでとうございます。皆さん盛大な拍手でお迎えください。いや
世界1位、2位、3位の選手です。
おめでとうございます。
世界でたった一つトロフィー、そしてシルバーのモンキー・ディルフィー。
すごいわ。
そしてはい最後の一つです。世界で一番強い男ガンロン選手にトロフィーと金のモンキー・ディルフィーです。続いてトロフィーの贈呈です。